Weather Authority forecast.
Welcome back. Ryan Martin joining us now. Ryan, I just can't get enough of these gorgeous temperatures. I had brunch today outside at a delicious cafe. It was just perfect out there, but I noticed you were playing a little game of sit-down volleyball inside.
Oh, and believe it or not, I am still dehydrated from that game. It was quite the workout. They put us to the test, and they unfortunately defeated us, but as you saw in the story earlier, it was clearly not my fault.
Yeah. No, I mean, you guys put up a great fight. I'll give you that.
Absolutely. Let's pull up the health index right now. Going to be seeing some moderate chance still of tree pollen and a high chance of flu viruses. This all courtesy of Dr. John Bray. And pulling up the almanac for today, a beautiful day, but still well short of our record, which is by about 10 degrees. 84 is our record, normally at 66 for this time of year, and just slightly below our average for a low, 34, and our average is usually 37. Right now across the basin, seeing those mild temperatures, 57 degrees, so if you're heading out tonight, it's going to be pretty nice out, but going to be a little windy. 14-mile-an-hour wind speeds right now. And across the basin, similar story, seeing mainly high 50s, a couple low 50s. Marfa a little cold there, 43 degrees, but up in the southeast portion of New Mexico, very nice. 59 in Carlsbad, 52 in Hobbs, and then seeing 60s down in the Trans-Pecos, 67 in Presidio, and 62 in Dryden as well. Tomorrow, going to be even better than today, seeing a high 70s, even a couple 80s across the basin in the southern portion of the Trans-Pecos, 86 in the Big Bend, Presidio 84 expected by 5 p.m. Pecos going to be around 80. That was their high, or near their high today, so 1 degree above what it was yesterday. And then Monday going to be similar temperatures, just slightly cooler than what it's expected to be on Sunday, but still seeing those mid to high 70s and a couple 80s across the basin. Temperatures across Texas, pretty nice too. Mild up north of us, 59 in Lubbock, and a little bit cooler over in Amarillo, 52 over in the east, 54 in Houston, 58 in the capital, and then 60s down along the coastline. Brownsville 66, 62 in Corpus Christi. And with these temperatures, we're seeing mainly clear skies, just a couple clouds across Texas, especially down in the southern portion of the state and over here in the Permian Basin. A little bit of cloud coverage, but mostly clear skies. But with clear skies and warm temperatures comes the risk of droughts. Fortunately, we had a lot of rain last year, record rain, top 10 rain year, so it's holding us over quite a bit and preventing us from looking like the West Coast, where they're seeing some pretty bad droughts over there. And as we see these temperatures continue to rise as well, we're going to be seeing more drops in humidity. Very dry expected to be across the basin, and we're not going to see any rain anytime soon. So we're going to continue to see these humid conditions start to decline even more than they already are. And a pretty windy night across the basin, 20 miles an hour in Fort Stockton, only 17 in the Guadalupe Pass, normally the windiest part in the Permian Basin. But it's pretty windy tonight, and it's not going to be as windy tomorrow. Going to drop down quite a bit. And just to show you how windy it really got today, 22 in Hobbs, 26 in Carlsbad, 31 miles an hour for wind gusts over in the Guadalupe Pass, and 26 in Big Spring. And to get to your regional forecast for tonight, going to be a pretty cold night in the northern basin. Below freezing temperatures in Hobbs at 27, Tatum as well, 24, Seminole, Lamesa, Gale, and Big Spring, Andrews as well, but Lovington a low of 37 degrees tonight. And tomorrow, Jowl going to be seeing a chance of 80s tomorrow. That's the only area. Lovington could be around 74 degrees. The rest of the area, low 60s, Hobbs 63, Seminole 63, Andrews 63. And Central Basin forecast for tomorrow, or for tonight, going to be pretty cold in Rankin, 33 degrees, Big Lake 32, Garden City 30. Could get pretty cold in Odessa, Midland as well. Could be a low of 30 degrees. Penwell, though, not too bad, 46 degrees for a low. Central Basin for tomorrow, going to be beautiful, 80 degrees in Penwell, 65 in Crane, Grand Falls, 83. Going into the Trans-Pecos, lows for tonight, Fort Stockton could get down to 35 degrees. Pecos could get below freezing, but that's the only area that could see freezing temperatures with a low of 30 in Pecos. Tomorrow, up to 67, Fort Stockton 67, Bakersfield could get as high as 83, as well as Sanderson and Dryden. Sheffield a high of 81 tomorrow. And going into the mountains, going to be very cold in Marfa tonight, 24 degrees. Fort Davis 26, Van Horn 28, but the rest of the areas not too bad. Brewster around 50 degrees, and then tomorrow Brewster could get as high as 84 degrees. Marfa 66, Alpine 66 as well. Pine Springs high of 74 tomorrow. Pulling up the 7-day forecast. Well, Oscar night going to be 78 degrees tomorrow, so no excuse not to be watching here on Local 2 News. We're going to be going all out tomorrow. Then Election Day, going to get a little cool, 68 degrees, but no excuse not to get out and exercise your constitutional right to make decisions for your country.
And speaking of the Oscars, Ryan, do you have any predictions you'd like to make ahead of time?
Spotlight's giving The Revenant a run for its money, but my money is going to be The Revenant having a clean sweep in picture, actor, and director.
All right, we'll see if those predictions come true. Can't wait for the Oscars right here on ABC tomorrow night. Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you.
And coming up, we've all heard of